Good evening, basketball fans. Dan Nelson here from Zaleski Sports with Gus Olson to my side doing the production side of things. We are here in Waupaca for the regional playoff game between the Comets of Waupaca and the Foxes of Fox Valley Lutheran. This will, I would assume, prove to be a very tightly contested game as these teams split the regular season matchup between them. The first game between these two teams, Waupaca won 45-42, so a 3-point win. And the second game, Fox Valley Lutheran won 47-44, also a 3-point game. So between the two games, we have a total of 6 points between these two teams. Looking towards, we'll start with the Comets of Waupaca. Leading the way is Haley Bouchard with 17, Rosie Waymeyer with 10, and Taylor Kling with 7. For the Foxes, leading the way is Eden Last with 13, Brianna Dahlke with 10, and Grace Meyer with 9. Winner of this game will play the winner of Shawano and Anago. That will be tomorrow night. And the Comets coached by head coach Rob Scheer, and the Foxes coached by head coach Pastor David Wenzel. And then these teams overall had very similar records as well. Waupaca was 11-13, and I believe the Foxes had a very similar record to that as well. So we're going to be stepping aside here shortly to hear the announcements from our public address announcer and then the playing of the national anthem here in Waupaca on Zaleski Sports. So I'm going to step aside as we hear those announcements here in Waupaca. So they are saying they are having some technical difficulties with the public address announcing. They have to use a standalone speaker for that. So we'll keep you updated here, and I think we're going to be taking just another step aside for the playing of the national anthem in just a second. All right, and next up will be the starting lineups for both of these teams. We'll be starting with the Foxes. Again, and then, so Waupaca did end the season 11-13 overall. The Foxes of Fox Valley Lutheran ended 9-13 overall. Okay, Waupaca coming into the playoffs with the number 4 seed, and the Fox Valley Lutheran Foxes with the 5 seed. Senior number 2, Hallie Radermacher. A freshman number 12, Brianna Dahlke. Junior number 22, Grace Meyer. Junior number 23, Taylor Johnson. And junior number 25, Eden Last. And again, the Foxes coached by head coach Pastor David Wenzel. And now, starting lineups for the Comets. Junior number 1, Haley Bouchard. Junior number 2, Ava Whittle. Junior number 12, Taylor Kling. Senior number 30, Josie Nickel. And senior number 44, Rosie Waymeyer. And again, the Comets coached by head coach Rob Shear. So as I mentioned before, the winner of this game will go on to play the winner of Shawano and Anago. We will be trying to keep up to date as much as we can with that game so we can pass on how that game is looking for the winner of this game as we go on. And just about ready for tip-off here in Waupaca. Rosie Waymeyer will be doing the jumping for the Comets. And it looks like Eden Last for the Foxes. And here we go. And the tip is tipped down to FVL, so they will start off with the first possession of the game. Stolen right away by Bouchard. And here she goes up the floor. She's going to try to go all the way with the little runner. No good. Boarded by Waymeyer. She's going to try to get position, go up, and foul. Oh, she's going to get called for the travel before the foul. Rosie still thinks it's a shooting foul, but not realizing they did call the travel prior to the foul. So bringing the ball up for the Foxes is Meyer. She'll get it over to Dahlke, back to Meyer, over to Radermacher. Comets looks like dropping into a 2-3 zone with Kling and Bouchard up top. Here's Dahlke with the ball. She drives, kicks it back out. And the Foxes will reset up top. Into the corner for Johnson. Johnson looks down low for Dahlke. She finds her. Gets it back to Johnson. Good defensive possession here for the Comets. Here's Dahlke. She's going to get called for the travel. Ball come back to the Comets, and the Foxes dropping into a press. Looks like some sort of a zone. Rosie with the ball, Rosie Waymeyer, and then she gets called for a second travel. Felt like she got pushed a little bit, which made her lose her footing. But ball comes back to the Foxes. Here's Last with it. Up top to Meyer. Fox is trying to find an open shooter, but the Comets, again, doing a good job defensively. Ball does come out to, that was Roddermacher. She gets the ball back, gets it in the corner to Johnson. Thrown over the top, but then, almost stolen. That was Whittle. Ball gets knocked off of her foot and comes back to the Foxes. Here's last with a little runner. No good, boarded by Waymeyer. And she'll get the ball to Bouchard, who'll bring the ball up the court for the Comets. Bouchard hit her 1,000th point here in Waupaca the other night, and only a junior. Big career ahead of her still. Josie Nickel with the 3 attempt, no good. Boarded by Dahlke. And she'll get it to Meyer, who gets it over to Radermacher. And looking in the middle, they do find that was Radermacher, who is then fouled by Whittle, her first, team first. Get the ball down low to, I think we're going to get another travel, this time on Dahlke. She got position down low, but then moved her pivot foot and called for the travel. Again, the Foxes do drop into that press. This time it looks like it's man-to-man. They throw it deep over the top, and they get it to Whittle, who gets it over the timeline, hands it off to Bouchard. She'll get it over to Kling. Kling kicks it out to Whittle. She'll go up with the layup, fouled as she goes up. Fouled by Radermacher, and that will send Whittle to the line for 2, looking for the first points in this game. About 2.5 minutes in, still 0-0. First free throw attempt, up and good for Ava Whittle. Into the game for the Foxes is number 10, Reese Volhard. She comes in for Radermacher. Second free throw attempt, up and good for Whittle. And here comes Meyer with the ball. Kicks it in the corner to Johnson. Here's Meyer back with it up top. Gets it out to last. She'll try the deep 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Boarded by Waymeyer, and then she is fouled on the rebound. Foul called on number 22, Grace Meyer, her first, team second. Here's Nickel with the ball. She'll get it over to Kling. Kling hits Bouchard with the runner. She gets it over to Whittle. She gets it down low to Waymeyer. Nice pass by Whittle to Waymeyer, and she gets fouled on the attempt. So she will go to the line for 2. Foul called on number 10. That was Volhard in the game for the Foxes. First free throw up and around and out for Waymeyer. Go Waupaca from Koinonia in downtown Waupaca. Well, Koinonia means community. What does community mean to you? Treat yourself to a variety of local Waupaca vendors all under one roof at Koinonia in downtown Waupaca. So Waymeyer 0 for 2 on the free throw attempts. So lead still 2-0 here in Waupaca. Ball comes down to last. She'll drive, go up with the layup, and good. Puts the Foxes on the board. Here's Bouchard with the ball. She tries to go behind the back. Stolen, but then stolen back by Whittle. She gets it out to Kling, and Kling gets it over the timeline, and Kling's going to drive. Gets it down, tries to get to Waymeyer, then knocked out of bounds off of the Foxes. Coming into the game now for the Foxes is Jackie Volp, and she comes in the game for Taylor Johnson. Comets got to get it out quick. They do, but then Waymeyer blocked by Dahlke, the freshman. She brings it down. And then grabbing the ball, but stepping out of bounds is Volhard. So a turnover, ball comes back to the Comets. Nickel with the ball, gets it to Kling. Kling gets it in the middle to, and now Nickel, little running shot, no good. And I think we're going to get a jump ball. And we do. Possession arrow to the Comets, so they will retain possession. So Nickel taking the ball out. She'll get it to that was Bouchard. Bouchard gets the ball back up top. She'll reset things. And here's Kling with it. She'll get it out to Nickel. Nickel looks down low. Does get it to Waymeyer. She'll go up. Again, blocked. No, looking for the foul. No foul called. And here come the Foxes. Here's Volhard with the ball. She'll get it out to Last. Last back to Meyer. Meyer back to Last. Last now drives, kicks it to Dahlke. Dahlke gets it to Volhard. She'll try the three, deep three, but she is fouled on the attempt by Ava Whittle. I think they're going to call it after the shot, though. They are calling it after the shot. So no free throws, but foul called on Whittle. I believe that's her second. And team second. So she'll come out of the game. In the game for the Comets is A.J. Corin. There's Volhard with the ball, gets it down low. Tries to get it down to Last. Too many bodies in there, but the ball comes back. Almost stolen by Bouchard. Last gets it and ends up getting the ball knocked out of her hands, but still off of a Foxes player. So the ball will come back to the Comets. Coming in now for the Foxes back in the game is Meyer. She'll come in for Volp. Nickel with the ball, gets it to Kling. Kling gets it to Bouchard. Bouchard gets it to Nickel, gets in the corner to A.J. Corin. She'll shoot the three, and she knocks down the three, does A.J. Corin. Big shot there for the Comets, putting them up 5-2, still early in this first half. Rodermacher is back in the game too for the Foxes. In the corner is Volhard. And stolen, here comes Bouchard. She'll try to go up with the left. She does all the way, and he gets two for Haley Bouchard. Comets now up by 5, and a quick timeout by Coach Wenzel for the Foxes. We will do the same. It's a full timeout, so we'll be back in 60 seconds here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
And it was actually changed to a 30-second timeout, so we are back here in Waupaca. Comets leading 7-2 over the Foxes. And the Foxes do have the ball. In the game now for the Foxes is Anna Hess. Knocked out of bounds from Haley Bouchard. I believe Haley, I looked it up one day, she's averaging, I believe it was 6 or 7 steals a game for Bouchard. So that's definitely one of her strong points, is stepping in those passing lanes, especially from the top of that 2-3 zone that the Comets do tend to employ. Here's Meyer with the ball. She gets out to Hess. Hess back to Meyer. Over to Radermacher. Hess now with it. Meyer now resets up top. Again, Comets, a lot of good energy in that zone. Here's Radermacher. Back to Meyer. She'll look to drive. Good defense again. Almost stolen, but here goes Meyer. She'll get the little runner, no good. Boarded though by Dahlke. She'll get the shot up, no good, but she is fouled on the attempt. We'll send her to the line for 2. Foul on, I believe that's on Taylor Kling, her first, team third. So Brianna Dahlke will go to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw up, just off, grazed the front of the rim, no good. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. So second free throw attempt. This time up and good for Dahlke. 7-3 lead here in Waupaca for the Comets. Here's Bouchard with the ball up top. She gets the ball back. She looks to drive. Shoots a little one-footed 2-foot on the line. So it is a 2 for Bouchard, giving her 4 in the game. And the Comet lead back up to 6. Their largest lead so far of the game. A couple new players in for the Foxes. That's Julie Nielsen. Actually, it looks like she's the only new one in. Hess still in the game. Here is Neeson. She'll try the 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Boarded, though, by Dahlke. She'll get it out to Meyer. She'll look to run. No good, but then she is fouled. So Meyer will go to the line for 2. Foul called again on Kling, so that is her second, team 4th. Comets, 2 of their better defensive players now in foul trouble. Ava Whittle and Taylor Kling. First free throw, no good for Meyer. Back into the game for the Foxes is Eden Last. She'll go into the game for Taylor Johnson. Second free throw attempt. Back of the rim, no good. Boarded by Nickel. Again, a little pressure on. She'll get it over to Kling. Kling gets it back to Bouchard. Almost stolen by Hess, but a foul is called kind of over the back of Waymeyer. That is her first, team 4th. Kling with the ball. She'll get it to Korn. And it looks like the Fox is going to trap, and quick timeout by Shear, by head coach Rob Shear for the Comets. Another 30 seconds. We will do the same. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Josh Bronx, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows at last year's pricing. Call today.
And we are back here in Waupaca. Comets with a 9-3 lead over the Foxes. Comets with the ball. Get it to Bouchard. Bouchard to Kling up top. Looks like Fox is going to drop into a zone. Almost like a 1-3-1 it looks like, where they're trapping in the corners. And stolen by Meyer. She'll bring the ball up the court for the Comets. She's going to look to go all the way. Then she is trapped, and I think they're going to get the double dribble call, and they do. So Steele leads to another turnover. Comets back with the ball. And back in the game for the Foxes is Vollard. She'll come in for Nielsen. Nickel with it. She'll get it to Bouchard. Almost stolen, but Bouchard able to make a move. She gets it to Kling. Kling gets it back to Bouchard. Again, now I think the Foxes are back into a man-to-man. They are. Bouchard back with the ball. She gets to A.J. Corin, who gets it back to Bouchard. She'll get it out to Nickel. Ooh, I think we're going to get a foul called on that one. Foul called on number 23, Taylor Johnson. That is her first, team 5th. Nickel kicks the ball out to Corin, who gets it back to Bouchard. Ball comes to Waymeyer up top. Gets it out to Nickel. And either get an offensive foul. Okay. Yeah, offensive foul on Waymeyer. Her first, team 5th. So ball comes back to the Foxes. Again, Waupaca drops into that 2-3 zone with Corin up top and Bouchard up top. About 8.5 minutes left to go in this first half. Again, lead still up, still a 6-point lead for the Comets. Ball knocked out of bounds, so will stay with the Foxes. Here's Meyer. She'll try the 3. No good. Boarded by Bouchard. And then knocked out of bounds by Johnson. So we'll stay with the Comets. Here's Bouchard. I think she stepped out of bounds. And she did. So another turnover. Back in the game for the Foxes is Volpe. She'll come in for Meyer. Oh no, Meyer's still in the game. That was, I'm not sure who came out. Missed shot, Corin with the rebound. She gets it to Bouchard, who'll bring the ball up for the Comets. Kling now with it. She gets it out to Nickel. Here's Corin with the ball. She'll get it down low to, nice jump shot there by Taylor Kling. Her first points of the game. And the Comets an 11-3 lead. With 8 minutes left to go. Foxes do get it down low to Last. She was able to get the ball out to Volhard, who then gets fouled. Foul called by Josie Nickel, her first, team 6th. Volhard to the game, or to the line for 2 free throw attempts. First free throw attempt up, around, and no good. Chris Holenbeck is your trusted American Family Insurance agency in the greater Waupaca area. Their team will closely work with you to build a dependable insurance package that will meet your needs and fit within your budget. That's Chris Holenbeck in downtown Waupaca. Second free throw attempt, no good. Josie Nickel with the rebound and then fouled right away by Johnson. That is Johnson's first, team 6th. Back into the game for the Foxes is Hess, and she'll go in for Johnson. That's actually Johnson's second. Bouchard with it. She'll get it to Nickel, who gets it to Kling. Gets it down to Waymeyer. Waymeyer gets it to Bouchard, who will look to drive. And thrown then off the hands of Josie Nickel out of bounds. So ball comes back to the Foxes. Here's Meyer with the ball. They look down low for Last. They do find her. She kicks it back out. Here's Meyer with the ball on the right wing. She tries to kick it out to Volhard. Does get it there. and then she trips, and Bouchard comes up with the ball. She gets it to Corin, who then kicks it out to Kling. She'll step into the three. No good. You can see that right when it left her hands. And here comes Volhard with the ball up for the Foxes. She gets it down low to last. Almost stolen, but stays with the Foxes. Almost stolen by Bouchard, but able to keep it is Volhard. She'll get it to Meyer for three. No good. And knocked out of bounds off of Volp. So ball will come back to the Comets. Coming back in the game for the Foxes is Radermacher, and coming back in for the Comets is Whittle. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Radermacher. Now coming back into the game for the Foxes is Dahlke. She'll come in the game for last. Comets throw it over the top. Here's Bouchard. She'll go up with the right. No good. Boarded, though, by Whittle, and then she gets fouled. Puts the Comets in the bonus, so she will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Great things are happening at the Tomorrow River School District. Join the Falcon family. Are you ready to fly with us? So first end of the 1-and-1 is good for Ava Whittle. All three of her points so far coming from that free throw line. And second free throw attempt, good as well. Comets now up by 10. Again, their largest lead so far in this game. Comets again playing great defense, holding the Foxes to only 3 points with 6 minutes left to go in this first half. Whittle with the ball. She does get it out to Bouchard. And Bouchard will bring the ball up for the Comets. She gets it out to Whittle on the left wing. Who gets it back to Bouchard. Bouchard over to Nickel. Gets down low to Whittle. Kicks it back out to Kling. Out to Nickel. She'll try a deep three off the front of the rim. No good. Boarded by Meyer. And she'll look to push the pace. Foot on the line, so it was a two. No good. Boarded by Whittle. And she'll get it to Bouchard, who will bring things up for the Comets. She'll get it to Waymeyer. Gets it back to Bouchard. She'll step into a three. No good off the back of the rim. Boarded by Dahlke, and she'll bring it up for the Foxes. Ball comes over to Radermacher. Back to Meyer. Stolen by Nickel. She gets to Bouchard, who again will slow things down here for Waupaca. Fox's fans looking for a foul, not getting one. An offensive foul is what they were looking for. I think we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Shearer for the Comets, and we do, so we will do the same. We will be back in 60 seconds here on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
we are back here in Waupaca. Just trying to see if I can find how the Anago and Shawano game is going on right now, as the winner of this game will play the winner of that game. Shawano, the number 1 seed overall in the bracket. Anago, the number 8. Can't find it here soon. I'll have it at halftime. Here is... That was Bouchard with the ball. She gets it down to Waymeyer, who then is fouled by Dahlke, which again will send Waymeyer to the line for a 1-and-1 to try to increase this lead for the Comets. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, we guarantee quality you can trust. That's Infinity Exteriors. First free throw, good by Waymeyer, her first point of the game. Back in the game for the Comets is A.J. Corin. And second free throw, around and out. Comets again dropping into that 2-3 zone. Here's Last with it. She looks to drive, then throws it off the hands of Radermacher, so a turnover. Ball comes back to the Comets. Coming back in the game for the Foxes is Meyer, and she'll come in the game for Hess. Here's Bouchard with the ball. Get it over to... Here's Corin down low, gets it out to Kling, back to Nickel, and over to Bouchard. Bouchard gets it to Kling. Oh, 3.5 minutes left to go. Bouchard takes a tumble. And we get an offensive foul called. Ooh. Yeah, Bouchard took a tumble. It looks like it's her ankle. So she's going to come out of the game. Whittle will come in for her. Oof. Bouchard looks to be in quite a bit of pain. So she'll sit on the bench as they try to get her ankle healed up as quick as they can. So here come the Foxes. Here's Meyer with the ball. She'll get it out to Radermacher. Back to Meyer. Here's Volhard, back to Meyer up top. Over to Radermacher. Radermacher down low to Dahlke. She gets it back out to Radermacher. She'll step into a 3. Fouled on the attempt. This time, I think they're going to do it again where it wasn't on the shot. Yeah, so they're saying it was not on the shot. It was after the shot is what the foul was called. But the Foxes are in the bonus. So that was Whittle's second, team 8th. So Radermacher will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Her first attempt up off the front of the rim, no good. Boarded by Nickel. Here's where, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle for the Comets with Bouchard out of the game right now with that injured ankle. She is easily the best ball handler on the team for the Comets. But in the end, what ends up happening is Whittle does get fouled. And that was a foul called on Grace Meyer. It will send Ava Whittle to the line for another 1-and-1. Whittle 4 for 4 currently from that free throw line. Her first attempt, and I jinxed her. No good. Waymeyer tries to keep the ball in. She does, but gets it right to a Foxes player. And here comes Nielsen with the ball. She'll get it to Volhard, who gets it back to Nielsen. Nielsen in the middle to Last. She'll go up with the runner off the board and good for Eden Last. Here's Kling with the ball. She'll throw it deep to A.J. Corin, who'll step into a little jump shot, no good at the front of the rim. And now a foul called on Whittle. The last thing that Coach Shearer wanted to see happen was Whittle picking up her third foul with under 3 minutes left to go in this first half. Actually, Now they have it listed. That's her 4th. So she'll definitely be sitting the rest of this first half. Coming into the game now for the Comets is Allie Landry, a freshman for Whittle, who will definitely sit for the rest of this first half and probably the start of the second half as well. And that is the 9th team foul for the Comets, so that will send Volhard to the line for a 1-and-1. First attempt, no good off the back of the board, boarded by Waymeyer. She'll get the ball to Nickel. And then Volhard runs right into Nickel. Another foul called. And that puts the Comets now in the double bonus. That is Volhard's 2nd, team 10th. So Bouchard over to the side, still looks a little ginger on that ankle. But it looks like it might be a little better than it was when she came off the floor. First free throw up and good for Nickel. Putting the lead to 10 now for Waupaca. Second free throw, no good. Boarded by Last, but then stolen by Waymeyer, but I think then she knocked it out of bounds, and she did. So ball will come back to the Foxes. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left in this first half. Comets up 15-5 over the Foxes. Here's Volhard with it back up top to Last. Last over to Radermacher. She kicks it out to Last, who will step in to a 3, and she nails the 3, does Eden Last. Big time shot there for the Foxes, trying to get back in this game after being down by double digits. Ball comes out to Waymeyer. She gets it over the timeline. And I think they're going to get her for a travel, as she did pick up her pivot foot. So lead down to 7 for the Comets, with just about a minute and a half left in this first half. Comets trying to hold on and not let anything else by in this first half as they look to hopefully get Bouchard. Big foul called on Waymeyer. Actually, no, they're going to call an offensive foul. Radermacher went to the ground pretty hard, but they ended up calling an offensive foul on her. I wasn't able to see exactly what happened. And I don't know exactly what was called. I don't know if they called a T. I don't think they did. Maybe just a warning. I think they just called a warning on head coach, Pastor David Wenzel, for the Foxes. So Comets now with the ball. Get it over to Waymeyer, who will look to drive. Loses her balance, but able to get it out to Nickel, who then is tied up. And I think the possession arrow will go to the Foxes. And it does. So a minute 18 left, 15-8 lead for the Comets. Here's Dahlke with it. She gets it out, and a three-point attempt, no good. That was Volhard. Ball comes out to Landry, then stolen away by Nielsen. And she'll reset things up top for the Foxes. Just under a minute left in this first half. Nielsen gets it over to Last, who gets it in the corner for a 2. That was Radermacher. .100% not sure what was just called, but no fouls or anything. Possession retained by the Comets. I don't know if the player for the Foxes was maybe over the line. Here's Kling with the ball. She'll get it out to A.J. Corin. A.J. Corin gets it out to Kling. She shoots the 3 and fouled on the attempt. game has been very, very physical in the last handful of minutes. Both teams in the double bonus. That's now a foul call on Volhard, her third. And it will send Kling to the line for, I believe, 3 free throws. Her first attempt up and good for Taylor Kling. Second free throw up and good. One ref mentioned one more free throw. The other one said 2, and they confirmed it was a 3-point shot. So she does have one more free throw attempt. And the third free throw attempt is good, so Kling makes all 3 free throws, putting the Comets back up by 8 with 30 seconds left in this first half. Here's Last with the ball. Dahlke gets it back in the middle, goes up with the left. Nice move by Brianna Dahlke, putting the lead back to 6. Here's Nickel with it, with about 10 seconds left. She throws it, almost stolen, but Kling able to keep it. She gets it down low. That was Landry with the shot, no good. 4 seconds left. We'll get a half-court chuck by Nielsen, no good. So halftime score 18-12, Comets over the Foxes. We're going to take a couple-minute break, hear some words from our sponsors. When we come back, I'll go over some of the stats of the first half here in Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
It's hard to choose a new school. It's about academics, but also so much more. What does it mean to be a Falcon? Let me show you around. It means contributing to our communities and considering our role in making the world a better place. Asking good questions so we can understand the complexities of the world around us. Creating positive relationships across our differences so that we can hear others and be heard. Solving problems as a team with both creativity and resilience. Figuring out who we are and identifying the small decisions we make every day to become who we want to be. So what do you think? Are you ready to fly?
Watch the game change, yeah.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
At Doll Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Doll Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Doll Auto, simple.
Stop in at Shindig in Waupaca for your #1 stop shop for everything sweet. Find endless candies, cakes, games, treats, crafts, shaved ice, cotton candy, popcorn, movies, and more. It's the perfect place for your next party or day out with the kids, and the wide variety means everyone is sure to find something their taste buds will enjoy. There's interactive gaming right on the floor to get the kids and parents alike jumping and laughing. Take a break and treat yourself at Shindig in downtown Waupaca on Fulton Street, or find them online at Diggity.
And we are back here at halftime in Waupaca. Comets leading the Foxes 18-12. I did mention that we were hoping to keep you guys updated on the score of the Shawano-Anago game, as the winner of this game will play the winner of that game. It looked like they were supposed to have a huddle camera set up at Shawano for that game, but it doesn't look like it is live, so not able to see the score of that game as it is going on. I know Shawano is definitely the big favorite in that game, as they were the 1 seed, Anago the 8 seed. So I think the assumption is that Shawano is going to come out of that game with the win, but we will not know until that game is finalized. So looking here in Waupaca, leading the way for the Comets is Taylor Kling with 5, Haley Bichard with 4, Ava Whittle with 4, Josie Nickel with 1, Rosie Waymeyer with 1, and AJ Corin with 3. Looking towards the Foxes, Eden Last leading all scorers with 7, Brianna Dahlke with 3, and Hallie Radermacher with 2. Again, we hope that the Comets' top player, Haley Bichard, did go down with just a couple minutes left in that first half with it looked like a twisted ankle. They were working on her as that first half concluded. Over to the side, and it looked like she was moving a little less gingerly than she was when it first happened. She just took, it looked like it was a non-contact, just over in the corner. She was moving and just maybe stepped wrong on it and twisted her ankle. So we hope her the best and wish her the best and hope that she's able to come back on the floor for Waupaca. With that being said, we're going to take just another minute break. We'll be back right before the start of the second half here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows at last year's pricing. Call today.
And we are back here in Waupaca, just about ready to get started in this second half. Again, not sure if the Comets are going to be starting the second half with Haley Bichard, as again she went down late in that first half with that ankle injury. She is sitting on the bench, so we will see. For Comet's sake, we really hope that she can get herself back in the game, as she is the leading scorer for the Comets and really do-it-all player for Waupaca, leading the team with 17 points a game. So it looks like Bichard will not be starting the second half. So starting for her is AJ Corn. And the Comets will start with the ball. Ava Whittle gets it to Kling. Kling up top for Waupaca. Nickel now, she gets doubled, gets it out back to Kling, who gets it over top to Whittle. She'll look to drive, kicks it out to Nickel. Nickel, a little running jump shot, no good, but boarded by Whittle. Gets it out to Waymeyer. She'll look to drive, puts it up with the left, no good. Boarded by Dahlke. And she gets it to Johnson. Here's Last up top. Over to Meyer, back to Last. Again, Comets into that zone. Kling up top in place for Bichard. And big time three-pointer for Last, giving her 10 already in the game. Here's Corrin down. She'll get it to Whittle. Whittle back up to AJ Corrin, who gets it back to Kling, and Kling will reset. Stolen then by Meyer. And here comes Meyer. She'll look to go all the way. Spins with the left, no good. Poked then down to Johnson. She'll put it up, no good. Boarded by Nickel. And Nickel gets it to Whittle. And she'll try to slow things down here for Waupaca. Here's Josie Nickel. Gets it out to Kling. Kling back to Nickel. Or to Whittle. Ball almost soared on bounds, but Kling able to keep it in. Here's Corn with it. She'll get it out to Kling. Kling looks to drive. She does. Goes all the way with the right. Looks like it was partially blocked by Meyer. And Meyer will look to push the pace. She'll go all the way. Step through up with the right. No good, but gets her own board. She puts it up, blocked by Whittle, and here come the Comets. Here's Josie Nickel with the ball. And then again, nice steal there by Meyer, another one. She'll go up this time with the left, just around and out, no good, boarded by Johnson, and she'll keep it in for the Foxes. Here's Last. She'll go around with the right, a little runner, no good, boarded by Whittle. And she'll get it to Nickel. who gets it back to Whittle. Again, Foxes go into a press. Here comes Kling. Nice pass to Nickel. She'll get it out to Corin, who was looking to step into the 3. Almost stolen by Dahlke. And then knocked out of bounds off of, it looks like off of Dahlke, so stay with the Comets. So a 3-point game here in Waupaca. Been a fast-paced start to the second half. Again, for the Comets, losing Bouchard. Here's Nickel with it. She'll step into a 3, around and out. That would have been huge for the Comets. So AJ Corin had grabbed the ball, but it was already out of bounds and it had been knocked off of a Foxes player. So ball stays with the Comets. Get it to Kling up top. Bouchard's going to try to test out her ankle. Here's Nickel with the ball. She'll get it to Waymeyer. Waymeyer with the jump shot. Oh, off the front of the rim, no good. Boarded by Johnson. She'll bring the ball up the court for the Foxes. She gets it to Radermacher. Comets again dropping into that 2-3 zone. Here's Meyer with it, gets it out to Last. Last leading scorer in the game with 10. Meyer will drive all the way with the left, no good. Boarded by Nickel, and she'll look to push the pace. She'll get it out. Here's Kling, and blocked by Last. Oh, they're going to call a foul. And the Foxes fans are not very happy about that one. So Last with the foul. That's the first team foul for the Foxes, first individual foul on Last. We'll send Taylor Kling to the line for 2 free throws. First attempt, up, around, and out. Coming in the game for Radermacher is Nielsen for the Foxes. Second free throw, good for Kling, giving her 6. For all your propane needs in Waupaca, Watoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding areas, turn to L&L Propane. Specializing in propane, tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's L&L Propane in Waupaca. So foul called on Ava Whittle. That's her 5th. With 14 minutes left in this second half, Ava Whittle now out of the game for the Comets. So not only do Waupaca lose Haley Bouchard to injury, they lose one of their other starters, Ava Whittle, to foul trouble. So Comets now down 2 starters in the second half. Meyer kicks it to Last. She'll look to drive around and, not able to finish, but boarded by Johnson, then stolen by Nickel. Here's Landry with the ball. She'll get it to Corin, who will bring the ball up for the Comets. She'll step into a jump shot, and we get a ball stuck in the corner of the rim. Man, if I was down there, I'd be up there getting that thing off of the rim. I'm joking. Maybe when I was 18. Oh, they're going to send Aaron Wolf, the senior basketball player for the Comet boys team, and he's able to get up there and get that ball out. We'll be seeing Wolf and the Comet boys basketball team here on Tuesday night as they do their first playoff game against Menasha. Here's Dahlke with the ball. She'll get it out to Meyer, who gets it out to Last. Stolen by Waymeyer. And then they're going to get a travel call as Waymeyer went down with the ball. So 13 minutes left to go in this game. It's a 4-point lead for the Comets over the Foxes. Waymeyer thought that there was a foul. She was heading back the other way. Meyer gets the ball up top. She gets out to Nielsen, back to Meyer. Over to Last. And she throws it out of bounds looking for Johnson. And Ellie Landry will go run and get the ball for Waupaca. Foxes right away going with the press. Here's Nickel with it. She gets it out to Kling. Kling will look to go all the way, shoot a little runner off the rim, no good. Boarded to Dahlke, and she'll get it to Meyer, who will bring the ball up the court for the Foxes. She'll get it to Nielsen, who gets it over to Last. Johnson now. Meyer will look to drive, and she's going to get called for travel. So another turnover. Into the game for the Foxes is Jackie Volpe. She'll come in the game for Johnson. Here's Nickel with it. Kling able to get away from the pressure. Now is going to be trapped. She'll get it out to Waymeyer, who gets it to Kling. Waymeyer down low with the right, no good. Blocked by Dahlke, I believe. And here comes Meyer. She tries to hit Volpe, or actually that was Nielsen. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will come back to the Comets. Back in the game now for, this will be for Meyer, will be Volhard. Kling with it, she'll get it to Nickel. Nickel looking deep for Landry. Not able to hit her, but she is able to keep the ball in bounds. Kling will step in for a three, and she nails the three. Does Taylor Kling. Comets sorely needed that. Putting the lead now up to 7 for Waupaca. Dahlke now gets the ball in the middle and then is promptly fouled by Taylor Kling. That is her 4th, team 2nd. So Comets can ill afford for Taylor Kling, who leads the way right now for the Comets with 9, to pick up one more foul. As again, they're already down 2 starters in this second half. Here's Volhard, steps into a little jump shot, and she nails it. Nice shot there by Volhard, giving her her first points of the game, and trimming the lead back down to 5 for the Comets. Here's Nickel with it, gets it to Kling, who gets it to AJ Corin, who is doubled but able to dribble around it, and she gets it out to Kling. Kling to Landry. Waymeyer now up top on the left wing. She gets a Kling, she'll step in to another 3. Oh, it looked good from where we were, but off the back of the rim, boarded by Nielsen. She'll get it to Volhard, who will bring the ball up for the Foxes. She'll get it to Last. Dahlke now with it. And a travel called on Dahlke, so another turnover. Coming back in the game for the Foxes is Meyer. She'll come into the game for Last. And then we have Hess also coming in the game, this time for Nielsen. So 10.5 minutes left to go here in Waupaca. Comet lead 22-17 over the Foxes. They look deep for Landry. She catches it. She'll go up, but then blocked by Hess. And here's Volhard with the ball. She'll look to go all the way. She shots off the backboard and in. That was Volhard. That was Kling in the corner. She gets fouled by Volhard. I think that's Volhard's 4th. It is. Team 2nd. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Ball stolen by Hess. It's now a 3-point game here in Waupaca, 22-19, with just about 10 minutes left to go. Here's Meyer with it. She gets it out. Hess with the drive with the little righty runner, no good. Boarded though by Dahlke, and she'll put it up 4-2 to put the lead now to 1. Here's Landry. She has it. She's going to try to go all the way. She does. No good, though. And here's Johnson now with the ball for the Foxes. You can see Bouchard is trying to do everything she can to be able to come back in this game. Just doesn't look very promising. Ball comes out to Meyer. She'll look to drive. Kicks it out to Hess. She'll try the shot for the lead. No good. Boarded, though, again by Dahlke. She'll go up. No good. Gets her own board. Back up and fouled on the third attempt for Dahlke. So that'll send her to the line for 2 free throws with a chance to give the Foxes their first lead in this game with about 9 minutes left to go. So first free throw attempt up and good for Dahlke. Tying the game now at 22, and coming in for the Foxes is Radermacher. Mutual of Waupaca Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwaupaca.com to find an agent near you. So misses the second one. Here's Waymeyer for the Comets. And then knocked out of her hands, and here comes back the Foxes. Meyer will get it. She'll kick it out to Radermacher. Looks like she'll kind of reset up top to Johnson. Again, Foxes looking for their first lead of the game. Gets a 3-second, I believe that's called on Dahlke. So that'll be a turnover for the Foxes. Comets back with the ball. Dahlke now will come out of the game for last. Game still tied here at 22 in Waupaca. Again, looking deep. They get it to Landry again. She'll try the third runner. No good. Gets her own rebound. Goes up. I think they're going to call. They do. They call a foul. Foul called. Fox's fans looking for a travel, not getting one. Foul called on last, her second. Landry with her first. Okay, they called her on not on the attempt she made, but on the one before that. So she is to the line for 2 free throws. And she'll look to give the Comets now lead. First free throw was no good. Second free throw, also no good for Allie Landry. And here comes Meyer up the court for the Foxes. Waymeyer knocks the ball out of bounds. Stay with Fox Valley Lutheran. Now coming back in the game is Dahlke, and she'll come in the game for Volk. Last with it, and then poked away, but then kept in by Dahlke. Meyer up top. It'll be reset with Radermacher. Here's Last on the left wing. She'll get it down low to Tom. That's Johnson. She gets out to Last. 4-3. No good off the back of the rim. And A.J. Corrin with the rebound. She'll get it out to Josie Nickel. And she'll get it back over to A.J. Corrin, who is now trapped. Timeout called by Coach Shear for the Comets. And we again will do the same. Full timeout, so we'll be back in 60 seconds here on Zaleski Sports.
Fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
And we are back here in Waupaca. Again, game tied at 22 with 8 minutes left. Comets do start with the ball here. Kling will start with it up top, being guarded by Meyer. Again, the Foxes using that like a half-court trap. They get it out to Nickel. Goes off of her hands and out of bounds. So another turnover. Again, at the conclusion of this game, I will be down at half court with the head coach of the winning team and a player of his choice for the Waupaca Foundry postgame show here on Zaleski Sports. Ball kicks out. Meyer with a three for the lead for Grace Meyer. What a way to get your first points of the game. To not only do that, but give your team the first lead of the game. Another turnover here in Waupaca. Here comes Johnson. She gets it down low to Radermacher. She'll go out the left. No good. Boarded, though, by Dahlke. She'll go up with the right. And good for Dahlke, giving her 8. And now the lead to 5 for the Foxes. Here's Landry with the ball. She'll look to go all the way. Goes up with the right. No good. Boarded by Last. And now the Foxes will slow things down here in Waupaca. Big momentum swing here in the last 30 seconds. Grace Meyer will try a three from the same exact spot she just made one from, and she nails it. Here's Nickel. She'll look to drive. She'll step into a three, and Josie Nickel hits the deep three. Lead down to 5 now for the Foxes, with about 6.5 minutes left to go in this game. Here's Last. She'll drive, get fouled on the attempt by Nickel, and that'll send Eden Last to a free throw line for 2 free throws. That is Josie's second, team 4th. First free throw attempt, up, around, and no good. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Second free throw attempt, up, also no good. Boarded by Landry. And she gets it to Nickel, and it's taken away by Meyer, who is then fouled again by Nickel. That'll be her 3rd, team 5th, and that'll send Grace Meyer to the line for 2 free throws. First attempt up and good for Meyer. Second attempt, no good off the back of the rim. Boarded by Kling. She'll bring the ball up for the Comets, trying to push the pace a little bit. But then stolen by Radermacher. And here come the Foxes. Last in the corner, she'll get it out to Meyer. Last in the other corner. Moving it around back to Radermacher. Meyer will look to drive. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Radermacher. Last now will step into a deep 3, and she nails it. The Foxes hitting multiple threes in the last couple minutes here to put now the lead up to 9. Kling will look to step into a 3. She does, but then again she is fouled, this time by Johnson. That'll send Taylor Kling to the line for 3 free throws. Definitely not what the Foxes were looking for on that one. Never want to foul a jump shooter, especially on a 3-point attempt. First attempt up and good. Second attempt also good. And third attempt up and good for Taylor Kling, giving her 12. And a quick timeout by Coach Shear. A full timeout, so we'll be back again in 60 seconds here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
And back here in Waupaca again, 34-28. Foxes up over the Comets here in Waupaca. Foxes do have possession. There's Raider Marker with it, back to Meyer. Deep three. That was Meyer, no good. But able to keep it in is Dahlke. And then it looks like, I think, a timeout by Coach Wenzel for the Foxes. 30 seconds, so we will be back in 30 on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and
we're back here in Waupaca. 4.5 minutes left to go. Goes all the way. We are going to get a foul called on Comets. Going to send Dahlke to the line for 2 free throws. Foul on Josie Nickel, her 4th. Team 6th. First free throw attempt up and good. Cast your own future at Waupaca Foundry. Now hiring for a number of open positions with a great environment and a chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. Cast your own future at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. So second free throw good as well, giving Brianna Dahlke 10 in the game. 4.5 minutes left to go. Here's Kling with the ball. She'll get it out to Nickel, who gets it to Waymeyer. Back to Kling. To Korn. Nickel looking down low for Landry. She does get it to her, but she is fouled on her way to the hoop, so she will go to the line for 2. Foul called on Vollard, I think that's her 5th. It is. So she will have to sit the rest of the game. Coming into the game for her is Radermacher. First attempt, up and good for Allie Landry. Second free throw, around, and good. Trimming the lead back down to 6. And stolen by Kling. And here's Nickel with it. She'll get it to Waymeyer. Waymeyer gets it across the timeline. Picks up her dribble. She'll get it back to Kling. Kling in the corner to Nickel. Nickel looking down low to Landry. She catches it. It's going to be on the floor. So no bucket. Foul called on number 2, Radermacher, her 3rd, team 6. So now both teams are in the bonus. Next defensive foul. Landry with the catch, goes up. I think they're going to get her called for the travel. And they do. So a turnover ball comes back. And Coach Shear making a change. Going to send in not really sure because I don't have some of the numbers. I know Lainey Behrens comes in the game for the Comets. And then number 25, who I do not have listed on my program. And I think Coach Shear might be trying what used to be called the Hack-a-Shack. So what he's doing is trying to make Fox Valley Lutheran beat him from the free throw line. They have struggled from the line, at least in the first half. The second half, they've done a little bit better on that. But Coach Shear hoping he can get a couple of misses here and get a couple extra possessions for the Comets. First free throw attempt, no good, but the board does come down to Dahlke. It totally defeats the purpose of the plan if you can't get the defensive rebounds. Now in the corner to Last. She'll kick it to Johnson. Gets kicked out to Radermacher, back to Meyer. Here's Meyer back with the ball. And yep, that's exactly what they're doing. So Corin with the foul. It's kind of wondering what Coach Shear was, putting in a couple freshmen into the game, but then as soon as that foul was called, you could see what his thought process was. Again, got to make them beat you from the free throw line. Meyer with the free throw. Again, back off the back rim, no good. But again, Dahlke almost able to keep it in, but doesn't. So it will go off of her. Ball comes back to the Comets. So right now, the Comets are at 8 team fouls, so one more will put them in the double bonus. Kling with the ball. She'll get it out to Nickel. Nickel picks up a dribble, gets it out to Kling. She also picks up her dribble, gets it to Waymeyer. She'll look to drive, goes up with the left. No good, but they're going to get the foul called. So we'll send Rosie Waymeyer to the line for 2 free throws. And Coach Shear doing the same thing. He's going to send in a couple freshmen. Waymeyer, first free throw attempt, up off the front of the rim, no good. Immerse yourself in a store filled with candies, treats, and toys right here at Shindig in downtown Waupaca. Kids and parents alike are bound to love this unique local gem. Visit Shindig on Fulton Street in downtown Waupaca. Second free throw attempt off the front of the rim, no good. Here's Meyer with it. She'll get it to Last. Just under 3 minutes left to go in this game. Still a 6-point lead. Last now back with the ball. And here's the foul call. So Radermacher will go to the line for the last 1-and-1. as that is the 9th team foul. And now back in the game for the Comets is Nickel and Kling. First attempt. Oh! Front of the rim, backboard, front of the rim, and in for Radermacher. Second attempt up, no good. I think we might get a lane violation. Lane violation on Waymeyer, so that'll be give Radermacher another attempt. And then she nails that one. And I think we're going to get another lane violation. This time, though, on the Foxes, I'm guessing. Maybe not. It might have been another lane violation, but they let it go because she made the bucket. It might have been a lane violation on Waupaca, so, because they're keeping the score up there. So 37-30 here in Waupaca. Kling will bring the ball up for the Comets. Knocked out of her hands by Meyer and stolen. Meyer has done a great job of that in the second half, causing multiple turnovers and hitting a couple huge threes. Here's Eden Last with it. She'll get it. Gets it back up top, guarded by Waymeyer. Almost stolen by Rozzi. Meyer with it back out to Last. And Last will just dribble around. Waymeyer finally just had enough and fouled her. Said we got to do something. So that'll send Eden Last to the line for 2 free throws as the Comets are, or as the Foxes are in the double bonus. That is Waymeyer's second foul. First free throw attempt up, no good for Last. And second free throw attempt, no good as well. Boarded by Waymeyer. Here's Kling with the ball. Tries to get it to Nickel. Goes out of bounds. So ball comes back to the Foxes. It's always hard now. You're seeing some emotions on the faces of these Comet seniors. Nothing you ever want to see, but it ends up happening no matter who you are when you're playing in your last game of your high school career. Gonna get an offensive foul called on Nielsen. So turnover ball comes back to the Comets. Minute 17 left to go in this game. 7-point lead for the Foxes. Here's Nickel with the ball. Ball then stolen. And here's Last with it up top. Just over a minute left to go in this game. Foul called, and that was on Taylor Kling. That's going to be her 5th, so she'll have to sit. Coming back in the game for her is going to be Lainey Behrens, and coming back in the game for the Foxes is Nielsen for Radermacher. So Comets head into halftime with a 6-point lead, but just not able to overcome the loss of Haley Bouchard, and then Ava Whittle also fouling out early in the second half, too. So first free throw attempt was good by Meyer. Second free throw attempt off the back rim, no good. Foul called on Allie Landry. Is going to send Grace Meyer to the line for another 2 free throws. First free throw good. And second attempt, no good. Boarded by Nickel. Nickel will try the three off the back of the rim, or front of the rim, no good. Boarded by Behrens. Here's Nickel with it, gets it to Landry, tries to get it down low too. And I think we're going to get an offensive foul called on Josie Nickel, and we do. I think that might be her team, her fifth, and it is too. So Comets end up with 3 players fouling out. And with 36 seconds left. And Rosie Waymeyer, is going to stay in the game. She thought she was coming out. And now she will. So 39-30 the lead here in Waupaca Foxes over the Comets. Again, winner of this game will play the winner of Shawano and Anago. Most likely Shawano, and most likely, so that would be tomorrow, it would be at Shawano. So that will do it here as the Foxes are just playing keep away. Here's Radermacher in the corner. Gets it out to last, about 10 seconds left to go. So that is going to do it for us here in Waupaca. So we're going to take a quick couple-minute break. When we come back, I will be down on the floor with head coach Pastor David Wenzel of the Foxes for our post-game, for our Waupaca Foundry post-game show for a job that will ignite your career. Apply today at jobs@waupacafoundry.com. That's jobs@waupacafoundry.com.
The mission at Waupaca Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
Waupaca has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and Waupaca supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I'd like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up Waupaca Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, Waupaca is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
Waupaca Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in Waupaca, and I love that.
Dan Nelson from Zaleski Sports with head coach, Coach Wenzel from the Foxes of Fox Valley Lutheran. Coach, great win here in Waupaca. Nice comeback after being down 6 points at half. What was your message to the team at halftime to come out with that nice jump in the second half?
We left some points on the floor first half. We were 1 for 6 on the free throw line. We wanted to attack, get to the free throw line. Rob does a great job with those girls. They didn't have depth, and then when his stud went down, that's a real difference maker. And we did what we had to do, which is take advantage of that. And the girls slowed things down on offense, and defensively we cranked up the pressure.
And then talk about, again, looking towards, first regional playoff game, knowing you win this game, you have another game. How nice is that as a program? Just knowing now as you move in towards the next step in the playoffs.
Right. So you start the second season, the tournament season, and you're 0-0, 0-0, and we had a bye, and now we had the first round win, and you get to play tomorrow night. Tough game ahead of us with Shawano. They got a great program, great player, but we get to play another night, and a lot of teams don't have that privilege. So we just want to take advantage of the privilege tomorrow night.
Congratulations, Coach. Good luck tomorrow night. All right, now I am here with our highlight house player of the game, Brianna Dahlke. Brianna, big double-double in this game. How fun was it, in that game, coming out, especially in that second half, getting that lead here in Waupaca?
I mean, it feels great. We were down a lot in the first half and be able to come back. It's a good win. And
then what are you guys going to look forward to, or what's going to be your game plan going into a big game against Shawano at their home court?
Stay confident, don't turn the ball over, and just have fun.
All right, congratulations, Brianna. So the last thing we're going to do, I'm going to hand you the mic. I'm going to step aside. I'm going to count down from 3. I want you to look up at the camera and say, I'm Brianna Dahlke, and I'm in the house. Got it? All right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm Brianna Dahlke, and I'm in the house.
Again, big win here for the Foxes of Fox Valley Lutheran. On the road comes into Waupaca with the big regional playoff win. Tomorrow night we will see them up in Shawano against the number 1 seed. That'll do it for Dan Nelson, Gus Olson on the production side of things. We'll see you next time here on Zaleski Sports.